That's right. That's right. Hold up. Just give me one sec. Let's see. I have to, do some arrangements here. There you go. Now, let's see. I don't know why my monitor is a little too off for my liking, or at least for my taste. Then I don't know about that, right? Anyways, uh, and we're back with another episode with your boy JXD, and this is Happy New Year's recap. So, one more time, baby! Before the New Year ends! Oh, fuck! Alright, look. I just wanna make sure that, everything here is working, making sure that my mic is on. Alright, it's on, it's on. Alright, look. I just wanna say a few things before anything, alright? Um, what happened, buddy? There you go. You okay? I know what you want. What you want. Anyways, look, look. Um, so what are we gonna do within this stream, right? So, I wanted to come on and say Happy New Year. We've laughed, we've cried behind scenes. We did a lot, right? We raged a lot. We played a lot of games. We explored different I want to say like arenas, different styles of games, whether they're first person shooter, role playing, whether they're driving, whether it's just, popping balloons here and there. I just I just want to say, I appreciate everyone who's pulled up and spend their time and, watched my videos. Um Happy New Year's. Hey man, thank you. Likewise, likewise. Definitely I just wanna like, go over the games that we played, the streams we pulled up. I'm not gonna be able to pull up the reels because we're currently doing this on YouTube. We could for Kick and Twitch, but I don't wanna get, no copy strikes, right? But it is what it is at this point, right? Um one of other than doing that as well, showing you guys the games that we played, rating the games that we played from within the stream. I also want to include other games that I also have in mind that I want to continue playing that we haven't finished playing either. um hey, look, I might get a little, a little what's it called, emotional, because we did do a lot. I'll tell you this, we did do a lot, and only seeing the fact that we tend to play like late at night, but we did do a lot, and I'm grateful for being able to do this, and hopefully more streams yet to come. But in my personal life, there are gonna be several things that are gonna be happening, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to continue this. So fingers crossed that things that happen has to happen and they come out in a positive note. Um, but if not, then we might have to decrease the streams, or I might even have to stop for some time and figure things out. But other than that, I don't want to keep it sad. I just want to, recap on the good things, on the happy things, on the things that that we complete. Um, give me a sec. What? Go, 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 go. And also, I can't be sitting for a long period of time, or at least currently speaking, seeing the fact that my tailbone hurts. Yeah, the tailbone, the little it hurts. I think it's because I haven't been sitting properly, or I've been sitting for a long period of time, so I really don't know. But other than that, so one thing that I wanna start with, um, I wanna start with let's start with Steam, shall we? I know that there's gonna be other games that I might not be able to mention, but we'll get through them. Right. So let me change my camera here. There you go. All right, look. So we're gonna start from the top. We're gonna go, ABC order. Um, but before that, I wanna, I wanna do a toast here, for all the homies that pulled up, everyone who showed their support, their love, who spent their precious time on just watching me rant from time to time, from those people that just pulled up to just even say hi. I appreciate that, and this goes to you. And one of the plans in here is to actually get drunk tonight. So last time we tried, we ate, we got sober, had no more beer. I bought enough for today, so this goes out to you guys. Happy New Year. Keep in mind, I haven't eaten anything, so hey, there we go. All right, so let's get the show on the road, baby. All right, so we're gonna go with this one, and look, because my dyslexia sometimes I do forget the names, so I don't even know how to pronounce them at times, right? We're gonna go with this one. What's it called? AD Infinitum? 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 I don't even know. Anyways, let me yeah, let me lower the volume though. So we're not gonna fully on play the whole video, but I just want to like show like a little of the recap within like of the game to just like refresh the memory here. Or can I play it? I don't know. I'm afraid of playing the. We're gonna keep it really low, right? So hopefully we don't catch those copyright shit, right? So yeah, so this game was basically about a veteran that went to war. He ended up having some PTSD, schizophrenia, and I believe something else. And like how we tried playing this game, yes, it was a bit frustrating at some point. Was it scary? I'll give it within scary aspect. Yes, it was, because there were some parts that I wasn't like comfortable with. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't get to finish this game, right? So from the rating that I can give it, it may not give it any. It may not do any justice towards this game. But look, if you're out here looking to buy a game that has war, horror, schizo, and when I say schizo, I'm not like making fun of like schizophrenia people or anything like that, right? Because that's not what I'm about. But I'll give it a solid 6, and I can understand why that makes ratings. But we'll give it a solid 6, and I feel like 6 is not that bad. I feel like it deserves a good clap. It deserves a good clap, right? Because I feel like, well, most of the games that we played in this live stream, right? They were on sale, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shit on a game that was on sale, right? But even to like see this, it's just crazy. We didn't get to like play, like I said, the whole game, but we got most of it done. Alan Wake, Jesus, Alan Wake. What can I say about Alan Wake over here? Which reminds me, I'm looking after the pozole too, so I can't like I put an alarm, just to keep an eye on it, just so I can start it. But Alan Wake, damn, yo, what a freaking masterpiece of a video game, honestly. What else can you ask for? You have the woods. You have a place that's like upstate related, mountain areas. You have a good storyline from the beginning to end. I just feel like it was really well done, well written. Um and also with what am I call it? the dialogue amongst the conflict, whether like the character that it had, whether should he continue, should he not, and I know like throughout the whole game he just wanted to find his wife. um Classic stream. Oh fuck yeah. Damn, I there's times I'm not gonna lie that I do miss it and I do want to play it all over again. And look, we have it, and currently speaking, it's on sale. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just saying. 149. And look, you can't go wrong for that. You can't go wrong. We played this one. Fire Elite, right? Aliens Fire Elite. I like it. I just don't like playing aliens in space, right? Alien Isolation. I'll give it another shot now that I know what to expect. But is it my main choice? No. But I'll still be down to play it. Don't get me wrong. There were some jump scares here and there when it came to Alien Isolation, but that's a whole other story. This one, you're playing it with teammates. You're not playing it alone. So if you want something, whether it's a shooting game, co-op game, survival game, this game is definitely for you. Highly recommend it, and I give it a solid 7. A solid 7. I really don't remember that much of the storyline itself. I do remember more of the shooting and trying to survive and healing, trying to like keep the aliens away from the machines here and there. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend. I do give it a solid 7. Now, Alien Isolation left more. Of course it did. Of course it did. And look, and if you think that I'm wrong when it comes to the ratings, let me know. Let me know. But I give this game a solid 7. Okay, a solid 7, and I feel like I'm giving it justice. I feel like I'm giving it enough credit, especially with the guns. You're able to customize it as well. Solid 7. Solid 7. I feel like they could have done a few more things to tweaking it a little bit to be like up there. Even though it as most of the ratings here, the reviews are positive. I totally get it. But I feel like for like my taste, I feel like it would have, just a few tweaks here and there. I can't tell you exactly what, but I do remember complaining a little bit back in the day when we were playing it. But I do give it a solid 7. A solid 7. Let's continue here. A menti. God damn it, yo. Well, no, was it? I think last week or 2 weeks ago. No, not this week. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I was playing the other one. A menti. Oh, Jesus Christ! Another game that we haven't finished playing. I'm not gonna lie. I got too scared. I got too scared to finish playing it. I got too scared. So what can we say? So you're an anti-apologist? Anti-apologist? I don't know what the fuck it's called. One of those homies from Indiana Jones, okay? You basically you're going around just exploring, trying to take pictures here and there, see what you can find. Damn. That part is actually kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ. I did like there was one part that I did get extremely scared, and I knew it, and I knew it was coming. But if you like puzzles under pressure, this is where you should head at. All right. This game really like had me, sweating. And look, it's also on sale too. 384, and I'm not even getting paid for this shit, which I should. Steam, you're listening. Let a brother know. Yes. But I give this a solid 8. I give it an 8. I give it an 8. There's not that much bad things that I can give. Is there anything that I remember other than getting scared? There was crouching. I don't think there was. I think jumping. Yo, what's up with that? I don't care if jumping has nothing to do with the storyline helping you out. Give it, bro. help a brother out with just jumping. You know, everything is it's on sale because of Christmas. So, hey, like that's what I'm saying. You can't go wrong with that. You can't. You can't. You can't. But I'm still waiting for one game in particular for it to go on sale. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. You know, just putting it out there. Anyways, yeah, a solid 8. I like it. I like it. It is scary. There are parts where if you're familiar with horror games with jump scares, sometimes you will see it coming. But hearing like being in the dark, right, and just hearing those random yells far away from you, and especially if you have that 360 surround sound headphones, those gaming headphones on, dude, you're definitely gonna feel it. And seeing that we played this game at night in the dark, fuck yeah. One thing that I have mentioned in the past was that there's a reason why I try to like minimize my time when it comes to like playing these types of games, is because every single time that I do play a game like this, something in my room gets triggered. Not, I'm not trying to talk shit, but I'm just saying it gets triggered. I start to hear things. Not schizo, neither. Um, but you get to hear things, see things move, sometimes maybe like a shadow here and there. So that's why I try to minimize my gaming when it comes to like these types of games, but we'll definitely still play it, especially if I have my courage juice. I'm just saying. So, and normally we do play this during the Saturdays. We tend to have like a special stream for you guys on Saturday. Trying to do two things here. Play video games, stream for you guys, and drink a little bit. So, yes, I do highly recommend this game. A freaking solid 8. Other than that, I really don't know. Don't have anything bad to say about this game, really. Other than like some puzzles could be a little bit easier. Seeing the fact that you're in the dark, you have like these random, people yelling, screaming. Just make the I mean, just I feel like if you could actually give my scenery a little bit more blight, I would appreciate that. Other than that, perfectly. A solid 8. Nothing wrong with this game. Um Fighting games aren't scary. I'm just saying. There for me. Oh shit. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But, on time. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. All right. Just give me like 5 minutes. I have to take care of like the pozole. So, and I'm starting to get lit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'll be right back. All right. Why she called me again though? All right, give me a sec. All right. Hopefully, we don't get bothered. Yo. I'm like here, look, right now, my older brother, he's taking a nap and I don't want to disturb him. And I know I told him that I was gonna keep an eye on the pozole, whatever needs to get done, and I know there's several things that has to get done, before my parents get home. This is why I wanted to come here and do this before anything else. Um, but yes, all right. Let's continue. All right. So, American Truck Simulator. We recently started playing this game. I love it. I enjoy it. There's nothing wrong that I can actually. Yes, there's a few things that I can actually tell you to improve this game. But other than that, look, if you're playing this game with a controller such as a regular controller, I don't recommend it. But doesn't like with this one, right? But I'll tell you this though, if you or anyone want to buy yourselves a controller, a wheel controller, but don't want to spend more than $100, I highly recommend this one. Why do I say that? Because look, if it's for something that you just want to do, right? Like it's just you're not really looking to like, oh yeah, I'm a sim drive professionally. The steering wheel's not for you, right? But if it's just someone that just wants to chill, after work, just wants to sim drive, not taking it overboard, this controller, this steering wheel is definitely for you. I highly recommend it. I ended up getting it on Temu. I think it was when it was on sale. After taxes and everything, it was like 70 something. I highly recommend it. It will, leave a dent in your pockets, but I highly recommend it. PS4, PS3, PC, Xbox, depending what series, because I know, like, they currently said that several series won't be able to read it. I know, or from what I've read, that it doesn't support PS5, but I haven't tried it yet, and I do have some PS5 games that I would like to. So who knows? But if you're rolling with older models or just PC games in general, I highly recommend it, especially with this game. Like I said, everything that I've been saying here, I'm not getting paid for it or anything like that in any way, shape, or form. But it is fun. It is fun playing something different, right? I'm not planning to like get my truck driver's license with this game, right? But it is fun, or at least to think about something like that, right? That's one thing that I also have to learn, right? Whether it's like the setting up your seat, the windows, etc., etc. I'm learning it by as like the way that we go. It's not like what am I call it, doing it step by step. But what I'm seeing currently here is that they do have that section for you, so who knows, right? But other than that, I do recommend it. One grade that I would give this, it's another solid 8, a solid 8. There are other sim racing games that we did play in here that I would definitely give it another shot. I haven't played this one. I did add it on my library just in case, because it is free to play, but I never got the chance to play it or install it. So it is what it is. Same thing with this one. I didn't get the chance to play it nor install it, nor this one or this one. We were also playing this one a little bit. I like it. I really do. Why is that? Because the steering is extremely sensitive when it comes to steering. You barely have to move a little bit toward like the left or right to be able to like move the steering wheel compared to the other game, the truck simulator one. I really do recommend it. I do feel like I have to figure out, first of all, I have to figure out how to reverse. Okay, let's just put it that way. I have to learn how to reverse because for some stupid reason I drive, but I can't find a way to reverse. Okay, so oh yeah, and the steering wheel doesn't have a clutch, or I don't think it does, right? Yeah, because it would have to have 3 pedals, right? And this one only has 2. Um, it's basic, but I really recommend it. I really recommend it. It also vibrates too, right? And it goes back when you've had it like the certain angle, right? Degree. I don't know. I don't even know what you call it. Anyways. Yeah, a solid 8 too. I give it another 8. This one I liked it, but I feel that because when I started playing this game, it was in the beginning when I recently got a PC. So it's been less than a year since we got a PC actually. I'm still currently, I financials here and there, right? When it comes to the PC thing. But this game, I feel like it did overwhelm me a little bit because I had to like collect parts to be able to build myself or some shit like I feel like it was a little too much. The graphics are there, the drama here is definitely there, the survival aspect of it definitely there. Sometimes I feel like it's a little too much. But like I said, this is coming from a point of view where I was just getting introduced to the PC, so maybe who knows, that maybe now that I'm a little bit more comfortable with PC keyboard and all and the mouse, I feel like maybe I could actually give this game another shot. But for now, because of like the experience that I had, and I'm telling you, because this was one of like the first games also that I tried playing when I got the PC, I'm gonna give it a 7. But not a 7 because of the storyline or anything like that. No, the storyline was a really good storyline. We didn't really get much done, but it was a really good one. Seeing the fact that we still have this game in our story, in our library, definitely let me down to play it again. But for now, you know, it'll do. It'll do. Never got the chance to play this one actually. Did I buy this game? I think I bought it. I wanted to play like a racing sim. I know like the other one, it's also racing. This one, but I wanted to try something different. Look, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Oh my. I recently got to watch the movie. Let me tell you this. Amazing. Okay. Raw. That's all I'm saying. I really don't see this game going any wrong, honestly. Extremely realistic to the game itself. I know that recently they had an update being able to play third person, which I really don't know why you would want to, but look, there's people that want to play third person. To each their own. But I get it, right? But in my perspective, you know, you want to play this game because you want to feel like a Navi. You feel me? You want to feel like an Avatar, you know? Which, like I said, right, that's like one of the reasons why like it got me hooked, you know, other than being able to play in Pandora, explore. The first time that I played this game, it was when I was drunk. Let's just put it that way, right? So amazing. The whole movie franchise, right? Trilogy, amazing, right? I know a lot of people are shitting on this franchise because repetition. If you really think about it, every freaking movie out here has
what they do to the land,
right?
The
Marvel,
RDA?
we have Avatar.
That is dead.
Not Avatar. Avengers. Okay, we have Superman, motherfucker, fighting the same freaking villain over and over again.
Made us.
The fuck? I feel like you're just trying to choose something to pick on this beautiful masterpiece. I've seen the difference between this game and the other older games that came out, I think for the PS3, for PSP version. Yeah, they sucked ass. I'll give you that, right? But normally a video game tends to suck ass when it's based on a movie. And the reason why I say this, because it's true. They only have a year to develop this game. It's going to be trash. So the only reason why they're developing this game, or a game based on a movie, it's because of money, baby. That greediness. So they had more than 10 years to develop a really well-written movie here. I think this movie the Avatar came out, I think in 2009, I believe. So like the graphics and everything from that era to now, amazing. The game, amazing. Seeing how it's a little bit more of an open world a little bit, seeing how you can explore within like your objectives and side quests here and there. This game, beautiful.
Avatar Frontiers of Pandora
Raw.
is an exciting
Next
open-world action-adventure
I
experience.
give this a solid 9.
When playing it on
Solid
PC,
fucking
you'll
9.
enjoy state-of-the-art features that will immerse you in the
I love it.
wonders
I love it. I love it. I
and
love it.
dangers
I
of
still need to
Pandora.
finish playing the whole storyline. I know like they did release
You are new.
an add-on here for
Are you not
Frontier,
to this?
right? What's it called? Oh yeah, look, they have 3 here. Beautiful game, masterpiece of a movie.
World?
Recommended. Currently speaking,
Ray
we are
traced
breaking
reflections
records
and
within the whole
shadows will bring the
franchise.
world to a whole new level of beauty
Directed
and
by
realism.
James Cameron.
Preview
All I'm
and
saying is, you know,
fine-tune
we're
your performance
on
for
the top
stunning visuals
5,
with
baby!
extended graphic settings.
Number 1.
And with our
Avatar.
built-in PC
Number
benchmark
3
tools,
is Avatar,
players can
Way
test
of
their
Water.
settings in a controlled
And
environment
number
to
4,
compare results
I
and optimize their
I
experience.
believe is Titanic.
AMD
I don't know.
FSR2 can also be
But
used
currently
to fine-tune
speaking,
the balance
Avatar,
between
the
visual
movie,
quality
Fire
and
and Ash,
performance. The game
they're
can handle
close to
most
hit $1
resolutions and
billion
aspect
in
ratios,
their
even
box office.
ultra-wide screens
And
or
they did
high-resolution
start the
multi-monitor
movie
setups.
with $400
We must bring the
million
fight to them.
when it came to their budget to film.
Players can enjoy a smooth
so
experience,
highly
stable
recommend
FPS,
it. I feel
low
like you should
latency,
give it a
and
shot.
all resolutions.
My brother and his
They can
girlfriend,
even expect
they
a
ended
higher
up giving
frame
it a shot
rate
for my
with the right
birthday.
settings and the
Look
latest
at
hardware.
look at them now,
The game
baby!
takes advantage of high core count
Believe in the blue
processors
people.
as it has been optimized to perform on
Yeah,
lower
we sky
specs and
people
higher
now.
PCs
So
alike.
yeah, highly recommend
With
it.
its many other
Amazing,
options and
beautiful.
features implemented, AMD and
I'll just
Ubisoft
leave
are
it at
pushing the
Let's continue because I can spend the whole day just talking about Avatar. Backrooms, baby. I'd give this a solid 7.9. It's fucking hilarious. I love it. It's a really great game. You do get lost easily. There are like some jump scares here and there, especially when you're nearby the enemy. The what's it called? The mic. I don't even know what's it called. That the mic recap thing. You know, when you're playing in the game and you're not in a Discord, you know, in a group chat and shit, and you're just using the mic directly within the game. It's fucking hilarious. There were so many parts where we were fucking laughing our asses off. We didn't get to explore the whole thing really. But just being able to like customize your character because of like the Christmas theme thing, it was fucking hilarious. I enjoyed it. I give it a 7.9 here. Would I play it again? Hell's fucking yeah. Do I regret buying it? Hell's no. Recommend it. And currently speaking, how much is it right now? Actually, look, it's $6.99. It's on sale. Go on and get it. And look, Steam, I'm doing your job for you. Just saying, just putting it out there. Anyways, what other game here? Battlefield. I played it for a few for the PS5. Currently speaking, how much is it? $59.99. Yeah, I wouldn't spend $59.99 in this game. The recoil is freaking horrible. When you try to aim down a sight, you're like, my gosh, it's going all over the place now. Now I can understand why there was like this whole big backlash towards that game. That's all I'm saying. My review, shit. Yeah, it's a low one. I played it like I think for like a match or two, and then I just deleted that shit. I'll give it a 5. Damn, I'll give it a 5. I'll get a 5. But Battlefield 6 though, oof, that was a panty dropper. That's all I'm saying. Panty dropper.
You spend your life
Seeing that
reading
right now it's
signals.
currently at $48.99. Yo,
You start to
you
think
can't
you're
go wrong
crazy.
with that. I know that this is one of the
Until
games
it
that I do want to like continue playing too. Seeing the fact that
And suddenly, you're the
we
most
have
sane person in the
potential
world.
on getting better. The multiplayer was freaking amazing. I do remember, you know, waiting the like
We knew it was just the
early in the morning, thinking that it was gonna be like released like at 12. I was wrong. I woke up the next day or the next morning, extremely early. I was like, all right, let's play some Delta Force and shit, and let's see if we can wait and get online to be able to play this game. And then once we did, we had to wait because their servers were full. I haven't played a game that once they launch, their servers were full. I'm just saying that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 did not have an issue with that. Had a lot of available servers out there. I'm just saying. But for the creator of COD back in the day, you know, damn, you know, the way that he went out, I mean, shit, it was really fast, you know. Fuck. Anyways, beyond Hanwell, I haven't played it. We did get it earlier today, and is also on sale. So, if you're looking for a horror jump scare game, and I'm assuming it has a lot of puzzles,
The last
Whew!
bastion of true art in this forsaken
I don't
world.
think you can go wrong there. And it has most of these reviews are positive. So, when did this game come out? Oh yeah, released 2024 last year. So I feel like you really can't go wrong with that. I haven't played it like I said, but I do want to play it. Black Desert. I think we only played it for a few. Yeah, 2 hours. Damn, Jesus Christ. And I think like throughout like the whole time that we were playing it, I think we were just figuring out like things. So which I guess I can't be harsh on that. But yet again, when you try to play with someone else, it took us forever to get like together, I guess. And it's $1. Yeah, I feel like you can save that dollar, honestly. I don't know. I feel like I mean I can't really judge a game like that, but yet again we had that one issue which made it horrible. I give it a 4. Balloon CD6. It's a fucking good game, bro. I put 12 hours and 7 minutes, yo. No, it's not hours. No, it's 7 minutes, right? But it's just 12 hours. Jesus Christ. This game, I feel like I have a lot of, I don't want to say, no, I have a lot of thanks to give this game. And the reason why I say that is that when I started uploading videos on YouTube, not to say right before I took it a little more serious, I noticed that just like random gameplays, right? Just easy mode, right? Oh, beating this map on easy, or putting a lot of darts, whatever, on this map and see how far we can, go and shit. Those videos had one of the most views out of any other video that I've uploaded. All right, let's keep that in mind. Uploaded, right? I didn't know that this game was gonna be extremely popular, like how it did when I was like uploading, and I uploaded it just for fun. I was like, see if fuck it, let's see what happens. I don't think nothing's gonna happen. Oh boy, I was wrong. I got a lot of hate, but in the other hand, I also got a lot of people that wanted to share their knowledge with me, and I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Trying to help me learn how to play with each balloon, with each monkey, seeing like their strengths, their weaknesses, how I can make them work together as a unit. Um, but nothing much that I can say about this game. But I like I said, I do have a lot of respect for this game. What, dude? It's fun. And I like it. It's fun. And the fact that you don't really have to know much, at least the basics, I feel like even just with that, I mean, you don't even have to be like a hardcore player, which I've seen when we were playing multiplayer, which you can't play multiplayer by the way. Mind blown. Mind blown. But seeing like for instance, right, like this map per se, right? It seems a little overwhelming in the beginning because sometimes you don't know exactly what monkey is capable of, right, with the strengths and weaknesses, right? And I'm still figuring things out. Don't get me wrong, I'm still figuring things out. But I enjoyed it because I would use this game to just chill, drink a little bit here and there, and see what happens. And during like late at nights, I would I think it was like 12, 15 people like pulled up randomly. And I was like, damn. And I know that there were like several people that would offer their help and their services to improve like my gaming. And I know I'm stubborn when it comes to like not getting help, not looking for like videos like on how to beat this level or something like that. Like I'm stubborn. But there's times where like I have to learn when to ask for help. And even and not even just like in like in the streaming gaming world, but also in real life, right? Because sometimes we do go through a lot of things and sometimes we don't want to ask for help, right? There'll be times where like you feel like you're a man or you have to be a man, you know. Sometimes you need help. You got to reach out. Other than that, look, I enjoyed this game. I really did, really did. What rating do I give it? I'll give it an 8.1. I liked it. We haven't played this one. I added it on my library and never got to play it. This one, we couldn't find a way to actually play it in the stream, so I really wouldn't know how it looks like. But it looks like fun. It looks like fun. I haven't even I downloaded it, but I never got to play it like that. Um, so I still have to figure out a way to actually, play this game. Was it Buckshot Roulette? I feel like this game could be fun, but if you had the ability to play with like your friends, right? Does it have co-op? No, see, single player, player versus player, but I didn't even know how to, right? If I'm pretty sure if we did, and like you're drinking and then your friend is drinking, I feel like that would have been so much fun. But doing it by yourself, I feel like, because the way that I would see it, right? Like, yeah, fuck it. If you die, you die. Whatever, you just come back. I will be like, yes, hit, But it did get a bit annoying having to do this shit over and over and over and over again, and not like being able to choose exactly like what game you can play. I think. I don't know. I give it a 6. Would I recommend it? Sure, I guess, but it's $1.79. You really can't go wrong with that, honestly. But yeah, let's go back. What's it called? Bully. I heard that there was going to be like a new update, an updated version of this game, with better graphics, and one thing that I heard that it could have multiplayer. So if it does, you bet your ass we're gonna get on that shit. This was a really controversial game when it came out. I do remember that. Because it had like, I don't want to say like sex scenes, but like something like scenes that you wouldn't normally see on a video game back in the day. And so yeah, I think it's like, like the whole storyline is like you're a new kid and then you basically like have to do like, fit in or something. I really don't know exactly, but I do remember like a few things here and there. I do remember that my older brother, he ended up having this game, but like, bootlegging version back in the day. But it would be a really cool game to actually see if we can play it. 524. Can't really go wrong on that. And look, it's only 5 gigabytes. So this could be one of the games that we play. Bump Simulator. Oh my god, I can't play this game sober. I really can't. It's an interesting game. I'll give you that. It's an interesting game. I think this was one of the first sim games that I played for PC. It's really funny. Because you're a bum, right? Or a homeless, you know. And yeah, you have to do several things to be able to survive, to be able to get money and stuff. You have to go beg, you have to create your own sign. Which, when we had the ability to create a sign, mine was need money for OF. Oh, that shit was hilarious. And I think like it gives you a little bit more of a like the inside world of like, being homeless and stuff like that, right? I know that there was a quote that freaking wagon said. I forgot which one was it. The best way to lose 2 things is lending a friend money, because you're losing the money and you're losing the friend. Crazy. But yeah, I actually would give this a 7.5. Right? If I would have found a way to play co-op with someone else and like just like exploring the city, perfect. But yeah, I'll give it a 7.5. Would I play it again? Yes, as long as I'm drunk. I can't play that game sober. Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost. Oh my god. There were several maps that we did play, or we try to play like a lot of maps here. We try to come up with some Call of Duty content here and there. We're never gonna see the daylights with Black Ops 7. And this is a promise that I'm giving you guys, And if you like that promise, like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, Call of Duty Ghost. I bought this one because I wanted to see like how different it was from playing on the PS5 and PC and stuff like that. I have the original copy. I believe I believe I still have the original copy for the PS3. Um, I enjoyed it. I loved it. I remember having like a lot of memories playing this game back in the day. Um, I know that this had like a mixed review even when it came out too. But one of the reasons why I really did enjoy this game was because of the aliens. Other than that, I'm not sure. Multiplayer was fine. But just the aliens part, we didn't have uh zombies in this game, but we had the aliens. And I feel like just the aliens itself, I feel like that would have been like, a game changer. And I don't know why they didn't continue that whole storyline within the Alien franchise. I feel like they could have done so many great things with it. But seeing how they ended up coming out with or going with the last Call of Duty games, I don't know, honestly. Do I feel like they're gonna have a comeback? I don't know. And I honestly, I don't want to be here if they do. I'm okay where I'm at with Battlefield 6. I don't regret my decision, and I'll still do it. I give it a 7. Chain Together. I still haven't found anyone to play it because you can play with other people, but we did play it solo. And oh shit, yeah, you can play up to 4 people, I believe, 4 or 5 people, but I think that's up to 4 people. It's freaking amazing. I love it. It is annoying. Um, falling over and over and over again. But I feel like that's the fun part, right? I know that a lot of people said that I was cheating because I would respawn like in the last checkpoint, and that's not the point. The point is for you to like do it in just one sitting. I'm not about that. I'm definitely gonna be raging, and there was one part that I did rage so bad that I just want to like punch my monitor. But knowing the fact that we're going through the struggles here, I ain't gonna break shit. So who knows? Maybe I just end up getting like a toy where like I can just throw or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really recommend it when it comes to like, just playing by yourself, drinking, just chilling here and there. I recommend it. I give this a 7 too. No, there's just what? I haven't played this one. I've been wanting to play it, but I haven't played it. This one is a small game. It's a short storyline. 4 gigabytes and 49. It's crazy. We did put in 4 hours. Apparently, I achieved all of them. Um, would I recommend it? Yes. Even for $3.49, you can't go wrong with this game. It has, I believe it's a low budget game, but an amazing um storyline, right? This game I believe is based on something that happened in real life, but the way that I want to see it is it was based on the movie. Within the movie was based on on the story, right? But I could be wrong. Um, what movie am I talking about? Disturbia, right? With what's his name? The guy who did Transformers. The guy who did Holes, the main character who did Holes, the little kid with the curly hair. Um, was it Matt Blanc? I don't even know what his name is. Um, really good game. Jump scares here and there because I know I got scared even at the stupidest shit. I got scared. Um, I can understand why it has mixed reviews, but if this was developed by someone that only had like maybe like 1 or 2 people within their team, beautiful game, beautiful game. Um, they could have made this game a little bit longer, right? Or maybe that's the reason why they have those mixed reviews. But I feel like if they would have done this game a little bit longer, go into depth a little bit more within the storyline, amazing. Um, but yeah, there were some funny parts here too, right? I'm not gonna say no, but there were. Um, I give it a 7.9. I go to 7.9. I can't go wrong with that. I haven't played this game. We added it to the whole um library, but we haven't gotten the chance to. Um, what's it called? House of Ashes. Oh yeah, we bought it. We haven't played it. I'm looking forward towards it. Same thing with, I think this one. You can play with friends here. Man of Madden, Madam. I don't even know. We played it. We loved it. I thought I was gonna be able to save everyone, but apparently we didn't. And right when I opened my big ass mouth, that's what hurts the most. What can I say about this movie? This game? See here thinking it's a movie. Shit. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I feel like this game could have been a little bit longer. Same thing. But I enjoyed it. They had like the horror. It was simple. It wasn't like that much of like thinking of like, oh my god, where do I have to go next here and there, you know? Oh, Shia LaBeouf, there you go. See, I know I can rely with you people. Hell's yeah. I feel this fucking part, I can't with this part. It came out in 2019. Okay, I for a game that came out in 2019, you can't go wrong. It's currently on sale, $9.99, 50% off. I give it an 8, solid 8. Yeah, horror. The whole storyline, the ability for you to choose the outcome of different, options or whatever. Really good, really good. I liked it. I liked it. What's it called? We haven't played The Devil in Me. I'm also looking forward towards playing that game, and also same thing with here, Friend Pass. The Dark Pictures, man. Oh no, also this one. Dead by Daylight. I feel that Dead by Daylight is much easier, and when I say that's much easier, I'm not shitting on Dead by Daylight. I'm just saying that it's a little bit more, I feel like, comfortable with to play, right? We played the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for the PS5. I feel like if they would have made that game a little bit easier, I would have loved that game. No. They came out with a whole multiplayer survival. Yes, the same aspect of Dead by Daylight, except that it was a little bit longer, wider of a map. You couldn't choose double characters when it came to like you being a one team, right? Say like if your team has 4 people, you can't choose the same character. And if you want to play that one character, that basically that you play that you leveled up, but you can't choose it because someone else in that team it's already has chosen that character. I feel like if they would have fixed that and allow other people to choose the same characters, I feel like it would have been a little bit easier. But other than that, fucking hard of a game. When I'm talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if they would have added a storyline, oh my god, I feel like that game would have had like more sales. I wouldn't buy it or rebuy it for the PC, honestly. But if we were able to connect the PS5 all over again to a monitor, to the monitor, to the PC and everything, I would play it just like a quick, gameplay here and there. But if you gave me the option to choose Dead by Daylight or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dead by Daylight 100%. But if you gave me the option to choose Dead by Daylight versus the Outlast Trials. Oof. I'm sorry, Dead by Daylight, but Outlast Trials. Got it. But let me okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're already on the topic here. Dead by Daylight, amazing, fun, short, simple. Not too simple, not too short, but simple enough for someone that is just starting to get into like the survival horror aspect. Seeing the fact that you don't want to play it alone, you can play with teammates here, where you can play with randoms. They have a lot of DLCs here and there. This game 100% recommended. $7.99. You can't go wrong. Other than that, the Outlast Trials 100% worth it. I would choose the other one than this one, but I'm still not shitting on either one. I'm just saying, the only one I am shitting on, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's all I'm saying. Dead Frontier. We added it to to the library, but we never got to play it. Dead Reset. Yeah, baby. We never got to finish it, but because I wanted to play other games at the time. So this was basically similar to the other one. The Dark Pictures anthology, right? Or Dawn by Daylight. The same aspect, right? Whether you have two options, whether you choose A or B, but if you choose A, you're going to have this outcome, and if you choose B, you're going to have this outcome. But the only difference is that instead of having a video game itself, like character-wise or cartoon-wise, right? You're playing with real characters. You're playing it with real actors here. So I feel like that's the only difference between this game. Really interesting. There were parts that were annoying, in my opinion. But I give it a 7.8. I enjoyed it. There were like scary parts here and there. But it's weird how when I try to like put this on a reel and stuff, it didn't get that much of traction. I don't know if it's because I in the title I put Dead Reset or something. Maybe they try to shadow ban me or something like that. I don't know. YouTube, what's up? Um, but good game, a good game. I recommend it. I recommend it. What's another one? Uh, Dead Island or no, Dead Rising. We haven't. Look, I have all three. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. We haven't played it because the first one's still not on sale. I'm not gonna buy it full price. So once that one hits on sale, look, we playing these, right? That's all I'm saying. Delta Forces was one of the first games that got me into um wanting to try Battlefield. Okay. And also, the convincing of my cousin tell me like, oh, it kind of looks like Call of Duty in a way. You should think about it. We should play it. Blah, blah. We got it. We played it. Damn right. Delta Force. It's a free game, bro. A free game came out last year. I really recommend it. I did start playing it on my phone. Um, but I feel like because they weren't able to allow you to play with a controller, you had to use a third party app to be able to connect a controller and be able to play like that. But even so, it wouldn't be perfect. So I don't know. Currently speaking, I don't know if they fixed that or they actually give you a section for you to do that. But all I know, this game was really well done, really well developed. For it being a free game, you can't go wrong with that. Um, Dominium, what's it called? The word, whatever it's called. It gave me a lot of vibes of The Suffering. Uh, did we finish playing it? I don't think we finished playing it. Or maybe we did. No, I don't think so. Um, I don't know. I give it a 7. Or no, I give it a 6. Screw it. I give it a 6. I know it had very positive reviews, but 7.49. I feel like if you could wait until it's 75% off. I enjoyed it. There were some parts that did get me, but not to the point where like, oh my god, it's so scary, bro. No, but it was a good game. This one's on demo. Like I said, I added it, but I never got to play it. We played this one, Dead by Daylight. I do give it a solid 8.5, straight up. This is the older version, right? It was really fun because this, like, yeah, you also have the like, I think the main objective and then like a side quest type shit. Really fun. We did get to play with my homie over here, and there's nothing bad that I can say about this game, really. Other than there was a part that we were at that we had to go all the way up and like in some tower and shit, and I couldn't like jump off, seeing the fact that I am, terrified of heights. And looking down within just a game, like it did give me like those feels, those chills. So that's the only reason why I couldn't like fully go down and shit. But it was a really fun game, a really fun game. I really do recommend it. Look, there's a freaking bundle here for $3.74. You can't go wrong with that either. What's another one over here? Um, Okay, so we've been in here. We've been on for an hour and 6 minutes, right? Let's see. Let me see if we can go a little bit faster. No, we're almost done here. Okay. Uh, okay. We haven't played this one. We bought it because it was a bundle. We have it here. You know, it is what it is. Another Euro Truck. I started playing this one when I got the wheel, with the controller. But when I saw that it said Euro, I'm like, no, 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 no. It's more likely for me to drive in an American road than in Europe. So I was like, you know what? And you could tell like they have like this like the signs and shit. I'm like, no, no, let me see if they have the American version. You know, America. So we did. We ended up finding it. And we ended up playing that one. I do recommend it. The same thing with the other one. This one we haven't played it. I added it because I believe it was free. And it looks interesting. I think it's also open world, and like the maps in here, huge. Never got to play it, but I'd be down to play. Just look at the trailer, dude. I really hope it's not like those types of games where like they make the trailer look amazing and shit, but then at the end when like when the game comes out like it sucks. Positive reviews. That's all I'm saying. How's yeah, baby? USA. USA. Yeah. What else? Oh, the devil. No, the evil within. Oh my god, yo. I can't with this freaking game, son. There's times that I do like I'm on TikTok and shit, and then I see people like playing it. I'm like when they're in that room where like about to like look at the mirror and shit. I'm like, and I just get to hear that song over and over again, and I'm like, yo, flashbacks, flashbacks, and then they would ask why, and I'm like, the reason why is because blah 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 blah. I don't think they ever came out with a third one, right? But yeah, I feel like I know that we started playing this, we restarted playing the game, but never got like to continue. But this is the thing, right? I like playing these types of games, but just the fact that like I have to like change my whole mindset, and I have to be like, all right, I have to go in a whole different world, in a dark world. I don't know what the fuck is happening. How did we get here? What do I need? How can I survive? And then I'm like, all right, once I'm in it, I can't stop playing if I'm in the middle of it, or else if I do, I'm gonna forget everything. Or if there's a specific way to me that I normally play it, I'm gonna forget, and it's gonna get annoying, and then I'm not gonna want to continue playing, and then I'm gonna stop, right? So, I'll recommend it. I stopped playing this game for about like 2-3 years, and then I went back. Okay. That's how much like I don't want to say it wasn't the fact that it was a scary game. It did keep you on your toes here and there. It did give you a little bit of Resident Evil type of vibe, Silent Hill type of vibe. But you're playing as a detective, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. One thing leads to another. You ending up in a facility, and then you're like your mind is trapped in and out and stuff, and then I believe you have to rescue your daughter or something like that. I recommend it. I recommend it. The reason why I stopped it was because there was like a scene where I had to face like this creature with like octopus legs or some shit, and I didn't have enough ammo nor enough health. And when I saved it, it was on that position. So every single time that I would like fight the creature, I would have low health. Oh goddamn, and low ammo, so it would be extremely annoying. And so I even had to look up videos on like how to like defeat the creature, how to see if I can maneuver several ways and shit, to see if I can kill the creature. It did take me a while, even with that scene too. Going back a little bit, the one where he's crouched. Which one? No, not that one. I think we went a little too back. It was. I remember that part. I remember. Yeah, this part right here, when he's crouching. Like in the beginning, I'm like, what the, what do I gotta do? But then I walk in, I see the blades going, boom, your head's cut off. Annoying. Um, but looking back, I'm glad that I went through that misery. Um, I don't want to say like, oh yeah, it made me a better man. No, but it made me realize that you have to continue. You have to continue. Because if you don't, you won't know what the fuck you're missing, and sometimes you will miss a lot of great games, right? But it's not always that way when you're playing fighting games or when you're playing, some open world games, right? I'm not throwing shade, but I'm just saying it. Um this freaking game, yo, this game is extremely entertaining. I want to say entertaining. Not fun, because there's times where like you'll play it and then your hands get cramped up and shit. Entertaining. Has a lot of music here, right? I don't want to play it, but there's a lot of music. You can play with your keyboard or you can play with your controller. And the way that I would play with the controller, it will be with the back buttons. It will be with the back ones, right? So you can play with 4 buttons, 5, 6, and I think up to 7 buttons. I'm not quite sure. Like Bloodborne, you have to continue. Oh my god, I don't even want to get started with Bloodborne, Fucking Bloodborne. I hate that fucking game, I started it and I'm glad that I finished it. Not as in like I finished the storyline. No. I'm glad I deleted that game, yo. Oh god, no. No, too much trauma. Too much fucking trauma. Till this day, I got trauma, Jesus Christ. Anyways, Fear. DLCs 1, 2, and 3. We haven't played it. I would like to play it. I like how you mentioned the fighting game. Oh wait, hold on. Let me read it from there. So I like how you mentioned you don't have to continue with fighting games. A little already making excuses.
Emotional damage.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Look, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, fighting games, sure, they're entertaining to watch. But me fucking raging over and over again? Nah. I don't know how much rage I can deal with. This is another truck racing game. I deleted it for the fact that you drifted too fucking much. And then the tutorial itself was a little complicated. You had to like go from point A to point B, dodging these obstacles without hitting an obstacle, and you only had 12 seconds. The fuck? I'm just getting used to the wheel. You're making me do all this left and right, lefty loosey, righty tighty type shit. Nah, that's too much. That's what I did. I ended up deleting that game. Game of Thrones. I only added it because it was free. Other than that, we never even downloaded it nor got to play it. Ghost Janitor. It looks interesting. Let me download it. Just if, in case later tonight we might want to play. But yes. Positive reviews here. But let's continue. Let's continue. Ghost of Tsushima. Never got to play it. I'm still looking forward towards playing it. $35.99. You can't go wrong with that. I did hear a lot of good reviews. We're still waiting for the other game though. The black something. Grand Theft Auto. Someone told me to play this game, and then someone else told me not to. So I don't know. I feel like the person who told me not to play it, I might trust them a little bit more. I don't know. Jokes. Yeah, we'll give this game a shot too. Everything that I've heard about the was it GTA 6 and shit, crazy. And I'm not even into GTA at all, right? Like I said, I'll give it a shot, sure. I played Mafia 1 or 2, I think. I think 2. I did play The Godfather for the PS2. Um I enjoyed it. I couldn't play it on stream because of copyright issues unless I play it on Twitch and Kick, but I can't play it on YouTube. Um but good game, good game, good game. Grandpa, we added it, but we never got to play it. Same thing. 67 cents, mixed reviews, who knows, right? Um it's another game I would actually would like to play too. We're almost done here, right? Gris, oh my god, I freaking love this game. Um Amazing soundtrack. The visuals were amazing too. I feel like if you're if you're smoking a little ganja, you know, the devil's lettuce, you know, the good shit, I feel like this game would be perfect. I wouldn't play it when I would smoke. Well, I played it after I stopped smoking, personal reasons. Um, but I feel like this game would be perfect if you're looking into a relaxing puzzle, strategizing wise. This game doesn't have dialogue, but just like the whole pictures, the puzzles itself, the soundtrack, especially the soundtrack, I feel like it was beautifully done. This game reminds me so much of this animated movie, I Lost My Body. It's on Netflix. If you're looking into seeing an animated movie, highly recommended. It was a French movie. It won an award back when it came out. I Lost My Body is about a French kid that lost his parents in a car accident, and he ended up having to live with his uncle and his cousin, and it went from like how beautiful you can have it from like one day with your loved ones, and then it can like flip around the next, seeing how your life can change when your parents are not there and you have to live not in a orphanage, but with people that, yeah, they'll give you shelter, but they really don't want to have you there. Or and if they have you there, they'll take advantage of you. So I feel like those two, that movie and this game, and the reason why I'm linking them together is that because it also had an amazing soundtrack. I feel like if you just go to Spotify and you put "I Lost My Body" soundtrack, beautiful, beautiful. Now, uh, the reason why it's called "I Lost My Body" is because the French kid loses his arm, and it's the story of his hand. My fault. His hand trying to look for his body. So it's not necessarily the story of him, but they also include his story. But it's more of I lost my body, as in the aspect of the hand. So yeah, amazing of a story when it comes to either one. I haven't finished it. I wanted to play it for the stream, but I wanted that game to also be one of the, like my pleasure games, right? Just for me, you know. But when we tried to play it on the stream, it wasn't really working. It was glitching on me all the time, so we gave up on that one. But yes, highly recommended. I would give this a solid 9.8, baby. But yeah, definitely beautiful of a game. And look, it's also on sale, $3. Um, what's another thing that I'm doing? Oh yeah, GTFO. What's one of the hardest games that I've fucking played? Seeing the fact that this was the first game that I played when I got the PC, right? We did go with the other one as well, right? But GTFO, it was on sale when I got it for $15, I believe. 15 or 12, one of those two. And it reminded me so much of Killing Floor 2 that I ended up getting this game. But yeah, I'd be down to play it too. I'm trying to figure it out. But I feel like this game would be extremely valid if I had like a squad to play it. So, solo, not for me. Halo. I got like stupid shit that I can say about Halo. Not shitting on the game. But yeah, good game. Recommend it. As long as you play with someone else, someone that's gonna keep this game interesting. Other than that, I personally seeing the fact that I didn't grow up with an Xbox or Xbox games, right? Um, I would only recommend this game if you're playing it with someone else. If you're playing it solo, that's a whole other story. I never played it solo, but I can only tell you from the aspect or the perspective of playing it with someone else. If you have good company, doesn't matter what the fuck you're playing, it's gonna be great. Um, Good game. I'll give it a solid 7.8. Um, what's it called? I haven't played this game. We played this game, the headliners. Pretty funny, really interesting. Definitely played it when we were drunk, or at least that I know that I was drunk. Fucking hilarious. The running situations here. Oh Jesus. Really good game. I give it a 7.8. A 7.8 solid. Hotline Miami 1 and 2. We never got to finish playing the first one, but we do have the second one here too. So just if anything, the House of the Dead, a solid 8. This is the remake. I would really love to play the original one. I do remember playing the original House of the Dead for Sega Dreamcast, one of the most amazing games out there when it comes to zombies, and a game going from arcade to system, gaming system to be exact. Amazing. Never got to play it. 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 Even though we got it. Never got to play it. Killing Floor 2, one of the most amazing games out there, and I played it when it was free for the PlayStation 4, I believe. Beautiful game, masterpiece of a game. The third one, I don't know. I feel like we're cooking with the stove off. I don't know. Just for Dead, good game too. We never got to play the second one, we got to play the second one, but never got to finish the second one. We never got to play the first one, but good games. I'll give you that. Good games. Killing Floor 3, I give it a 7.8. Left 4 Dead, I give it an 8. I want to give it a 7.9, but I give it an 8. The Lightkeeper. Oh my Jesus Christ. It took us 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Jesus Christ. Really good game. Jump scares. Short of a game. If you're looking for a game, oh look, $5. If you're looking for a game that's it's not really a survivor, but yes, it is in a way, I guess. Puzzles, jump scares, horror, isolated. Good game. Oh. This guy was also in a war. So what does he have? PTSD, baby. Also schizophrenia. Just saying. I don't think that was a spoiler. Good game. Good fucking game. I give this one a freaking 8 point. I want to give it a 2. 8.2. Really good game. Really good game. I feel like this game could have been a little bit longer, but it was a really short game. Limbo, never got to play it. We added it. Max Payne 2 and 3. We got the first one in physical copy, baby, for the PS2. Love these two freaking games. I love the second one more. The first one was just, homie went through a lot, really. And for him to even reach the third one alive, knowing the fact that everything that he went through, masterpiece. One thing that I did hear about this game is that they're gonna have a remake, a remastered version towards the end of 2026 or the beginning of 2027. So once we are hit with a remastered, damn right, baby, we're fucking going on that shit. But yeah, a freaking solid 8.5. I want to give it an 8.6, but yeah, 8.5. Mini Royale, I never got to play it. We added it. The Mortuary Assistant, Jesus Christ, we gave it an 8.9 hours. This was one of the games that made me kind of stop a little bit, or like relax a little bit within the horror aspect. Um, and the same thing that I was mentioning earlier was the fact that um every single time that I would play a horror game, something would happen, right? Whether I would hear voices, whether I would see shadows, whether I see things move or hear things move by themselves. Luckily, my dog hasn't react towards none of those stuff, but he did once. Um, really good of a game. A lot of jump scares, to be exact. Um, when it comes to the horror aspect, damn, yeah, this was really well done. Um, give it an 8.9. 8 fucking point 9. And I've played other horror games, and this is a really good game when it comes to like the horror aspect. I know that they have multiple endings, so I know we played few. We didn't play all of them. We haven't played this one. My Little Puppy, baby. Um, I bought it when it was on sale. We haven't played it because this is like a happy, sad game. Because you're playing a dead puppy, bro. You're playing a dead dog. All right. But the basically like the story goes, you died. You're sad, but one day you wake up sniffing your owner's scent, and because this game takes place in heaven, uh, basically the only reason why you can smell your owner's scent is because he also died. So you want to greet your owner in the pearly gates of heaven, and you want to be the one to like welcome him into the other world. So that's the whole storyline behind it. We never got to play it, but we know like the whole like the aspect, the storyline behind it. um it's sad but happy at the same time, seeing the fact that I also have a dog, Cooper, which um just yesterday we had to take him to the vet, and it was everything was was an easy going appointment. It was more of a like just because he haven't seen the vet for a year, and he needed to have his allergy pills, his skin infection pills. um that was mostly the reason why. We also had a few questions here and there why he was developing a little like lumps. It is like tumors in a way, but benign, what they call it. Um and he also has a cyst, what he was calling it. Um but they're all good as long as as long as he doesn't develop any pain, discomfort on it, he's fine. Same thing what the doctor told me. And look, right now he's 9 years old, so you know once he turns 10, I want to say 10, 12, anything else is just extra. And I would love to think that I'm giving him the best that I can do. Um, but other than that, I just want to keep it happy. I've had the homie since he was 3 weeks old, and I don't regret anything that I've done with him, or that I've been through with him. So other than that, let's continue. I just want to I don't want to get emotional here. Um Nasty Zombies. Yo, if you're looking for an alternative Call of Duty, this game's for you. 100%. And it's only a gigabyte and 9. Okay? 1.9 gigabytes. We put in 13 hours towards this game. And I don't know if they came out with the latest update, right? Small tweaks here and there, but it wasn't much of a did they add a map though? I know that the creator of the game commented on my gameplay, or like in the live stream, um, like after we were done with the live stream, and dude, fucking amazing. That's never happened to me before, but I really do recommend this game. Honestly, it gives you like that feeling like Minecraft in a way. Um, But if you're into like the classic zombies with a little like modification here and there within the game, and not having to like download mods and shit, this game's for you. This game had a lot of freaking maps here. The classic map, they had the back rooms, um they had like an arena, like a Roman arena type shit. They even included the ray gun, yo, and the fact that you were able to jump and shit here and there, and like having like those massive jumps. And dude, the creator of this game, I'm pretty sure he spent a lot of hours developing this game. Seeing the fact that you can also buy skills, you can buy those like max ammo type shit and all that. Um, the weapons and shit, you're able to go from like medium size of a character to like really big or small character. Really well developed game. Um, Look, right now it's on sale, boy. $6.99, yo. Recommend it. Highly recommend it. Alternative Call of Duty game. Recommend it. If you don't want to spend $20 on that shit, you want to spend a little bit less, or your money's tight and shit, because I understand it. I understand the issues, man. The struggles. $7.99. You can't go wrong with this game. I really recommend it. Look, and if you don't, look, you can unsubscribe. But if you find this game entertaining, you find yourself playing this game. Oh yeah, and you can play this shit with your friends as long as they're in your friends list. That's the only downside, right? Um, if you had the ability to play with, or if you were able to play with like randoms, oof, oof, oof. Okay, all I'm saying. Um, but look, fingers crossed. You never know, because he's still developing. He's still coming up with updates. All I'm saying. Really good of a game. Really good of a game. Um, the ratings that I would give this game, a solid 8.5. Honestly, we could go with an 8.4, but it's an 8.5. You can play up to 4 players. Alternative, Nasty Zombies, game for you. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, look, we gave, like I said, 13 hours. Fun game. A really fun game. Nightmares Flight or Nightmare Flight. I'm not even gonna get there. This game basically, it has you going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Same shit, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe because I was drunk at the time, and like I wasn't like getting scared as much, but just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know. I don't see myself playing this game again. And it sucks because I really don't want to like shit on any games, but I give it a 5. And it's a short game too, but I don't think so. We haven't played this one. Oh yeah, we played this one. Just the intro. I couldn't figure out a way to like come out of like the room, the cafeteria, teachers lounge, I think. So I stopped. I can't really give this game a rating because this one, I mean, this one also has like that type of Resident Evil 1 cam, right? But I can't really give it a review like that. Haven't played it. Outlast 1 is what I don't want to say this was the game that like started everything, but was one of them. I give this a solid 8. I do remember having I think this is one of the first gameplays, no, live streams that I had for the PS4 when it came to this game. I gave it a solid 8. Outlast 2, one of the best games out there too when it comes to the horror survival. I give this one an 8.9. Outlast Trial, same thing, an 8.9. I really enjoyed it. I really do hope that when they come out with the 4th one, it's with not just online gameplay, but also also of a story mode. Because yeah, they really didn't give you a storyline per se, but as long as you collect the files while you're doing the trials, then you're able to put them together and then actually find out why you're there and here and there. But every single time that you would release a patient, they would give you little parts of like their storyline in a way, or like how it ended. I feel like if they would have come out with like a section for like, oh, um this is exactly like how we got here, or like the beginning, because this takes place before the first one and before the second one. So I feel like if we would have gotten just that, perfect. But I feel like they would needed that just to have like a really well done game. But other than that, the multiplayer aspect, the survival, the puzzles, the hiding, that having to now the one of the like the latest updates that they had, which was you're able to also hunt, not only survive but also hunt. Fucking hilarious as fuck. As long as you have a squad, as long as you're able to communicate with one another, amazing of a beautiful game. Other than that, like I said, an 8.9 as well. I haven't played this one. I played this one, I think. I'm not sure. I think I played it. Oh yeah, I played it for the PS3, I believe. But other than that, I never really got to play it. Payday 3 was fucking fun. It was amazing. I know people had a lot of negative things to say because they didn't come out with that much stuff when it came when it was compared to Payday 2. But Payday 3, 100%, I give this a 7.9. It was really fun, interesting. The missions, the surviving, the having to like rescue your teammates and all that stuff. Amazing, pretty fun. Peak, we haven't played it. Prey, we haven't played it. Rage, we haven't played it. Ready or Not, a really good. I want to say it could also be within a sim game too, right? Because you're also playing true events of like stuff that SWAT members or SWAT teams have to go through, right? They do come out with like dark stories when it comes to like the whole storyline and stuff. Um, I give this one a 7.9 as well. I feel like it was a little too realistic to the point that they don't even tell you where you're getting shot at, right? It only just goes to like blur when you get shot at. But other than that, a 7.9 towards an 8. Repo, really fun of a game. We only played it a few moments here and there. We only put it 2.4 hours, but really fun of a game, really interesting of a game. So from the storyline that I heard, it was supposedly this taking place after like some doomsday type shit, and like no humans are alive except for like these little robots, and they work for like a company, and then within that company tells them like, oh, you gotta collect this, and that, and they really don't care if you die or not because you know you're replaceable, right? And you can't get caught by all these like creatures and shit, right? Like they have jump scares too. Pretty interesting of a game too. Um, I give it an 8, honestly. Resident Evil New Game Start with Resident Evil. We haven't finished playing this game. We're still currently speaking. We gave 7 hours or total of 19.6 hours, right? And we're definitely gonna continue playing this game. I can't like just leave it like that because we're freaking close on finishing this game. I hate the fact that you can't select the point of view of your angles within the game. Good storyline. Too long of a fucking puzzles. Let me tell you that. I feel like if they could have had it a little bit shorter, would have been perfectly fine. But this is an old school game. This is a remake of the original Resident Evil. I'll just leave it like that. Resident Evil 4, we played it, we never continued it because I wasn't that familiar with the whole how you would play this game. But now that I do, I'm giving it a second thought. And yeah, I added it to my fucking list. So there you go. Resident Evil 5, same thing. We haven't played this one. I still have to figure out how to properly use this one. Are we there yet? I give it a solid 8 because it was extremely fun. Safety driving, I give it I want to say a 5, but I kind of want to give it a 6. And the only reason why I want to give it a 5, or I started with a 5, is that because the pedals didn't want to work when I plugged it in, right? But I'm assuming there's certain games that you can only play with the wheel, but you know, it is what it is. I added it, but we never got to play it. Saw Lab. I kind of want to play this game again. This was also one of the first games that we played when it came to PC. It's a good game. It's just it was annoying because if you die, you have to start all over again. You can't just continue. And even if you start all over again, sometimes like the puzzles would switch on you a little bit, so it would still kill you in a way. It was a bit annoying. I haven't played this one. Silent Hill 2. What can I say about this game? This game gave me freaking black eyes, man. Bags under my eyes. Beautiful of a game, though. Beautiful of a game. I'll tell you this. Beautiful of a game. Same thing with Silent Hill F. Oh my god. I feel like within these two, fucking beautiful. We tried playing Homecoming, but it wasn't letting us. So maybe if I can figure out a way to, maybe we can. Um, definitely, I give this a freaking solid. I want to say a 10. Like that was like the first number that came. A fucking solid 10, bro. Um, this one too. This one too. I feel like the puzzles were a little bit too long. The same thing, but really well done, really well developed. Really, the shadows, the details within like the characters, the reflections on the floor, the water puddles. Amazing of a game. Um, I like I said, we haven't played this one. We haven't played this one. We haven't played this one. Skate was pretty entertaining. Was pretty fun. Um, Someday you'll return. I stopped playing it. I stopped playing this game because of the same. It had the Resident Evil aspect of like you have to combine the herbs. Um, that's the only reason why I stopped playing it. I didn't want to look up like how to like mix the herbs and shit. I just wanted to get it over with. I just stopped playing that game. Sonic Adventures. We have to figure out how to get on top of like that second floor, I think, which was in within that hotel room or hotel. But other than that, it was a really fun game. And a classic Sega Dreamcast game. I do remember playing the demo, but never got to play like the whole game. And now we have it. We never got to play this one. I never got to play this one, even though we got it. I'm still looking forward towards playing it. Street Fighter 30-year anniversary collection. Beautiful of a game. Seeing the fact that within just one game you have several games, so it's not just one game exactly. Street Fighter 6, I feel like it was a little bit more complicated because they added so much shit. Like the old school game, the old school Street Fighter game was perfect, or at least in my opinion, because it was just straight to the point, right? But in this one, like, oh, you can go to the gym, you can go to like a hangout place where you can get to like talk to other players and stuff like. I don't want to do that shit. I just want to fucking fight, and that's it. I think that's the only reason why I would rather play the collection than the six. I'm just saying. Um, but do I see myself in the near future, like years down the line, playing it? Sure. Um, that's the only thing I can say for now. For now, I'm just saying. For now, Suit for Hire. It had that Max Payne vibes. It was really fun, interesting. Would I continue playing it? I don't know, but it was an interesting game. I give it a 6.9, honestly. Supernatural. What the fuck are we doing here, man? Granny, man, freaking Granny. I give it a 7. That's crazy, giving this one a higher number than this one, but the details within the game was there. Never got to play it. Never got to play it. Never got to play it. I don't know which Rainbow Six Siege I got to play. Never got to play it. Never got to play it. The Typing of the Dead. Overkill. I give it a 7.2. It was fun. It was interesting. It was just the keyboarding thing, right? Something different. 7.2. Never got to play it. No, maybe we did. I'm not sure. We played it. It was interesting, but I feel like it was a little too big of a map for me, at least, from my understanding. I want to give it a 7.2. Who's at the door? This was so interesting because not only you're playing, like you're guessing like what things change within the room, but you're also playing someone that's dealing with schizophrenia. I think some type of PTSD. Really interesting of a game. I would give this an 8.2 actually. Do I see myself playing it again? Yes. While I'm drunk. Now when I'm sober. Haven't played it, but we will, get the chance to play more racing sim games, right? And here we go. These are all the games that we played on Steam, right? It was a good run. I do want to play. Let's see. So let's see. So here's how that's how I get my thumbnails. So I wanna go back, right? And like, comment, and subscribe here. We are currently on 148 subscribers, right? And if you're into like stuff like this, let a brother know. Subscribe. I did have a goal for like at least like 200 subscribers by the end of the year, but look, we got here, and we're still up and running. So I wanna go back here, right? And I wanna look at how we went from like, so a year ago? Really? This was like a year ago? Oh shit. So we've been doing this for a year. That's crazy. So basically, right? All of this, like these games, right? These videos that I would upload, it would just be like this. It would just me not talking, not having my video, just gameplay. That's it, right? And look, it had a 1,100 views, right? This was posted a year ago. No description, just the game, and that's it, right? And yeah, we had a couple comments here and there. But let's go back. So that's basically like how I started, and it wasn't just like, it wasn't something like, oh yeah, let me upload this video and let's see, I'm gonna have like the most views and comments. Like, no, it was just to upload it. And at the time, I liked it. I liked playing Balloon TD6. And same thing with this one. Look, it was 26 minutes, 23 minutes, and they were a bit lengthy in a way. And it was just that. It was just uploading videos, and I didn't even like know what time to upload it, what to include, and it didn't even have a thumbnail until like further after uploading. Yeah, Nintendo, right? We still like would just upload gameplay itself. We wouldn't really upload like my what's it called, my video in here, nothing like that, no reactions. It was just pure on gaming, and just a little bit of what's it called, commentary in a way, right? And so yeah, we continue with that. We continued a little bit with House of the Dead. We continued with a little bit of Boxing Fever, Fatal Frame. I tried playing it, but it was a little hard for me, honestly. um Infected. Oof, my god, Infected. I really did enjoy that game. We played House of the Dead 2, right? um Emulator version, obviously. Crazy Taxi, same thing. And all these games, starting from Nintendo 64, I played it through my tablet. I tried playing God of War, same thing here. Which I was surprised, right, that it only got 15 views. But look, hey, it is what it is at this point. um I don't think this one had commentary. Yeah. And I stopped playing it because of this. It would lag. I didn't like that. So like a game that it would take like maybe like 5 hours, it took us like 10 hours. So I stopped playing it, honestly. I would have loved to continue uploading, but maybe the near future, like I get the physical copy. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. Here, I think this was the first one that I uploaded with my with my cringiness. Oh god, interesting.
1998.
Yo, look at me, yo.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
Jesus.
the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella.
I only used that mug
The
once.
virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City,
Twice, maybe.
and hit the peaceful little town. with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City.
And like seeing how
When the fair
I've
gone public,
started like
the
that,
United
and like how we're
States
doing it
government
now, you
issued
know.
an indefinite suspension of
Amazing.
business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed.
And those
for
are
all
the same
intents and
headphones that I
purposes,
have here.
Umbrella was finished.
Wouldn't recommend it. Even if you were on a budget, wouldn't recommend those headphones. And those headphones are for like under $20.
So I've played Resident Evil games, but I don't really focus on Resident Evil.
6
I
years
think I was
had
sick of that
passed since
time.
that
Not sure.
horrendous incident.
When I was a kid, I remember wanting to play this game.
And I recorded this game through my tablet as well. Damn. What was the other one?
Back with another episode. I haven't been posting. Back with another episode. I haven't been posting a few days because,
Oh,
like I said, I've been
Jesus.
sick. But hopefully, now with the medication that I've been taking, hopefully I'm able to take that taken care of. But with that said, let's continue playing. I am playing Resident Evil 4 for the PS2 emulator version on my tablet. I am trying this new mic that I recently got, and I'm also playing
my
with my PS5
God.
controller. So with that said, let's do this. Let's see if we can actually start where I left off. There you go.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to remember the buttons for this.
So one thing that I do remember it was having like the issues with the mic, right? Like, cause I know like when I did the other live streams, it wasn't like directly recording the audio through my phone, and the reason why is that because I didn't have a camera at the time. But look, we're doing it. We're doing it now, baby. Come on. Damn, it's just just crazy just seeing all of this shit. Another episode here, right?
Back with another episode.
Oh no, wait, that's number 2. The third one. Let's see.
And we are back with another episode of Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
I know that the last time that
Damn,
we were
look at
playing,
that beard.
I got a little annoyed. I kept dying. But let's see how we do this round. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we were able to kill this guy. I don't know exactly how we're gonna be able to do it. But
Damn. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. What's another one? So yeah, we also played The Suffering here.
and we are back with another episode of The Suffering. We are doing it a little bit different today. I know I have other games that I do have to finish playing, but with that said, I did wanted to play The Suffering because I did play it once, but I never got to finish it. And keep in mind that I also have the physical copy for the PS2. Only thing, it's scratched up. So it doesn't really work unless I'm able to take it somewhere
I
to.
do remember that we were playing this game emulator version. Damn, 67 views. That's crazy. And then like we continued, and I think like the only reason why I stopped playing it was because it froze on me. What the fuck? And I was an hour in, and I'm like, I'm not gonna continue playing it. So yeah, so that's basically what happened. And then we have some Street Fighter, some classic Street Fighter. This was when I started recording my intros through my phone, and then there's where like I had my camera or my phone recording on a certain angle because I didn't want to use the tablet camera because it sucked ass. Um,
And we
But
are
yeah.
back with another episode with
Jesus
your boy
Christ,
Jerry
it's
XD.
too
We are
close.
gonna be
Too
playing
close.
Street Fighters 2 Turbo for the SNES. We do have a different setup here,
Look at my
right?
games. Look at
We
my
got some ring
background.
lights going on. We have some RGB lights. I'm still figuring it out though with the background and stuff. I don't know.
I hate wearing my glasses with the hat on, or at least these glasses, because the sides here would like make your nose extremely stuffy, and I hated that. I really hated that. So that's why I try using like my glasses without my hat on. But that's
I should just
crazy. yo.
edit it differently. But for now, yeah, I'm continue.
And look, the camera's quality is not even bad. Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, baby. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's crazy, yo. And then we have this one too, which is... It was lengthy, and the only reason why is because I really didn't want to edit. Let me do one more kick. One more kick.
And we're back with another episode with your boy Jerry XD. And on this episode, we are going to be playing Mortal Kombat X, requested by a viewer. If you know, you know. We will be playing Mortal Kombat X, which is a game that I haven't played, barely. But yeah, let's see what happens. All right. So, one thing that I will mention is that the last video that I uploaded, I basically pressed this blue button that you see right here, and because of that, it muted the audio from this microphone. So
That's crazy.
because we're gonna do towers actually.
And I know that I had like mic issues when it came to like, you know, recording through like my phone. I wanted to have a better mic, so I really didn't know like how to do it, and I was overwhelmed. And I was just recording through like, or I try to like upload or live stream directly in the PS5, but even with the PS5, you're limited to a certain extent. So I can understand why I was overwhelmed. But now that we're getting a little bit closer here, right? I was working on like the intros and everything.
Rip it like a band-aid. Rip it like a band-aid. I don't want to go. Oh, you bitch.
Oh, you bitch!
And we are back with another episode with your boy, Jerry XD. And on tonight's episode, we will be playing a horror game. Alright. On this episode, we will be playing The Beast Inside. I
That's
purchased this
crazy.
game a while ago. Have no clue what's it about. It looked tempting. So I've been wanting to play a thing since Halloween. So let's continue. Okay. So
That's crazy. That's crazy. Even having like my background and everything. I think it was down, right? That's the one that we just played.
let's get started.
Oh, it's a different one.
Let's
Stay away. Don't come any closer. Don't make me do this.
But he did nothing. He let him do it all.
And we're back with another episode with your boy Jerry XD. And on this
God
episode,
damn, my eyes
we're
were
gonna
extremely
play
open.
The Beast Inside. Yes, we did play it a few days ago. And with that said, let's get started. Let's continue.
See, I feel like this is what happens when you have an editor. I don't have an editor, so all of the videos that I've been posting is just me raw dogging this shit. Damn, yo. What am I saying?
And we're back with another episode with your boy, Jerry XD. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about horror stories. Not just any kind of horror stories, but the horror stories that I've been through, or the paranormal activity that I've been through, or that I've been aware. Now, we do have one story with some footage evidence, so
stick around, get some popcorn, get some Takis, something to drink. I got my tea over here, and now with that, let's get right to it.
So, I have. Damn! Holy crap! Yo, all of. Oh, Jesus. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cringy, but like the setting, everything that we were, that we have now is crazy. Damn. Ah, you bitch. See if I can. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
And we are back with another episode with you boy.
Oh
Jerry
Jesus!
XD.
Damn, yo!
In this
I re-
episode,
I-
we're still
I
testing
miss-
out the camera.
I miss playing like this game, like how back in
But
the
right
day,
now,
like how
your
we
boy
used
is
to.
is rocking that gorilla onesie. uh. Oh, what the? Ah, Jesus Christ!
Oh, oh shoot, that was funny. Oh God, we have to like do some reactions for like the whole video. That shit was really funny.
Use it. No, go. Stay in opposite corners. Stay in opposite corners. Yeah, whoever gets in, just runs. I'm gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit.
And we are back with another episode with your boy Jerry XZ.
This is
and
what-
this is Outlast.
So one thing that I do want to say though is like you see like the lighting in here is purple or pink and purple. I like those colors, and it's not because like oh it's Avatar related. It's just I don't know. I just feel like it's pleasing to the eye, or at least in my opinion. All right, I don't know, but I damn I really do miss playing these games. I do remember like playing it like back and forth like with my cousin and everything when he had like time and stuff. Right, crazy. Damn, they're gonna be starting with this one. The Last of Us. That's crazy, yo. Let's see.
See that? Oh fuck! I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was able to jump. Apparently not. Oh Jesus! And we are back with another episode with your boy Jerry XD. And on this episode, we will continue the journey of The Last of Us. I'm back.
It has and how like you can see like I haven't like I don't upload as many videos like this anymore. And the reason why is that because I get more views on live streams than on just uploading videos, right? Unless if it's like Balloon TD6 and everything, then that's all their story, right? But this is why like oh damn, yo, shaving my beard. Oh damn, I remember that there was someone that came to the stream.
This is why.
Damn, someone came to the stream, gave me those 2 subs, and then unfollowed later on. And look, it is what it is, right? But
Look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna shave my beard because we reached our goal of 100 subscribers. Why am I gonna like?
Do it now. I need to go to bed.
I don't want to. Damn, I don't want to relive that moment. It's crazy. Ah, damn. We did do a lot here, really. And then like I want to go back here to like going back to like one of like the first uploads that we did, recapping. But I think like we did a lot of streams really. And it's funny because I told my I told my brother, I was like, if one day something happens to me, you're gonna have so much footage here to watch that you haven't even gotten the chance to like watch or anything like that. Um, he's like, it's sad, but you're right, and yeah, it's true. You know, um, like I remember like posting these. I remember that they were in order, but for some stupid reason they weren't. Um, which was one with like I think my audio. Damn, we did Until Dawn? Really? That's crazy. We also hit Resident Evil Part 2 here, right? But I wanna see something like we also damn, we did this live? Really? That's crazy. I don't remember. We tried doing God of War as well. We weren't able to. Evil Within Part 2, we did it. Killing Floor 2, same thing. The Child Sites. Crazy. And then that's where I started with the Outlast trials. That's crazy, yo. Try to play this one. That show's funny. But yeah. Damn right, yo. Yeah, it's crazy, like we've been through a lot with this. Oh, Madison. Oh, Madison. This one for me, hands down, still till this day, the scariest game. Scariest game. Yeah, till this day. Scariest. What's another one? So we did play a lot, yeah. Madison here, yeah. I don't remember why I didn't upload much Madison though, but I do remember it being one of the scariest games that I played. Slitherhead! Oh my god, I had really high hopes for this game, and I got screwed over in the butt. Damn, Call of Duty 3 Zombies. Outlast Trials again, like I said. It's crazy, yo. So many games. Wait, no, wait, that wasn't the first gameplay that I had. Ah, Jesus Christ. I don't want to keep scrolling up and down and shit. Oh, yeah, wait.
Go online. So, I don't know if you can hear me or not, and we're live. We're doing things a little bit different right now. We're trying to fucking rearrange my backdrop, right? And I'm doing this before we go online. So basically what it is right now is that we have, all right, we got a drill. We got some screws from the dollar store. You can't fucking miss this shit. We got some alcohol, right? So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fix or rearrange what I have up here and put it in here. And then from there, I'm gonna see if I can try to also clean my action figures, seeing how basically they are a bit dirty and how I do have a dog.
Yada. Anyways, like I don't normally like upload like those types of live streams, right? But I know I went live through my tablet that day, and I was like, you know what, screw it. If people show up, people show up. If not, it is what it is, right? spoiler, we got it up. But yeah, oh shit, the Pollo Loco. Did we fully? Oh yeah, we did go fully.
Rolling on the floor laughing I'm wild and buttle mal.
I gotta eyes. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, being this. I'll do this shit right.
TS hilarious.
Look, we were supposed to secretly, but this fucking
I
mess
can't.
is mad fucking fun.
I can't. Where's another one? I know that I painted myself, but I have the footage, but I think I had the footage, but I think I deleted it. What's the other one? Oh yeah, no, I also did this with the what am I call it? It was with the PS3, and I connected it to my tablet. And then I connected the PS3 to a monitor, and then from the monitor to the PS3. No, my fault. I connected the PS3 to the monitor to my tablet, and then to my tablet. I ended up just using the tablet just as a webcam, and so I had like different gameplay here and there. And I was surprised that I was able to like pull it off. But this wasn't live. This was just, or at least like the multiplayer wasn't live. It was just me playing with like robots and shit. And I'm not claiming that this was live because this wasn't. But just the playthrough, I guess, right? Or the stream was live, not the multiplayer, right? But yeah, I'm surprised that I was able to like go around like several things or obstacles, right? And that's one thing that I do see like till like nowadays is like when I'm trying to live stream, right? And then something comes along, or I have to pick up certain things, right? Or I have to fix certain things, but I have to get them done because I want to live stream, or like certain things, right, that pop up. It is hard, and that like it motivates me less to live stream because several things are happening along the way. But then in my head, I'm like, if you want to do this, this is just a test to see if you really want to continue with this whole live stream, right? Are you capable of managing with the stress or not? And if you're not, then this isn't for you. Then do something else. And that's the way that I see things. And that's like one of the reasons why like when like my dog needs attention, or like someone else needs my attention, or something else happens, or whatever it is, like that's like the things that I think about, right? As like someone that's streaming, trying to like put content for you guys, doing reels, doing different like videos, uploading and shit, editing. Those are like the things that I do think about. I'm not gonna lie, those are the things that I do think about. And sometimes it stresses you out, right? Or there's times where like you think like, oh yeah, I put so much time and editing into this video, and then you upload, and then like nothing. So then that's why like now, like when I upload like reels or shorts, like I try to have low expectations, right? Like of course you want your videos to be seen and everything, right? But then you also have to think about like what time of day you want to upload it. And then it's all depending on like the people that follow you. The people that follow you, are they more active during the day, midday, at night? So it's all depending, right? So then like one soft spot that I notice is like midday. And I'm not telling you like, oh yeah, this is like the time that's perfect for everyone, because it's not. Because there's more people that are more active in other countries, and it's totally different time. So it's all depending, right, on like the people that follow you. But yeah, I can't believe, look, damn, look, oh god. And this was, like I said, this was me streaming directly through my tablet, right? The tablet, not PC, not PS5, tablet. That's it. But that's crazy, yo. I mean, I one other thing that I had to work on, which was the thumbnails, right? I would upload a thumbnail right after I an upload. Like this one doesn't have a thumbnail. This one has a thumbnail. This one I do remember this one. Damn. Like you miss good storylines, But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go with the shorts. There was one that I wanted to show, that I wanted to see, that I didn't put any music on it. Because I know that if I upload with music, I can because of copyright issues. Oh, this one! Oh, whoa, no, the other side, other side. Oh, go. Did you just scream? Go. We're out.
Hey man, that was a bad stream,
I can't with that. I can't. It was a masterpiece, really. I think there was also another one too. The banana one.
I went to the kitchen, and the first thing I see is a banana. I'm like, oh god, it's beginning already. I've seen this shit everywhere.
Damn, y'all, I forgot my maracas.
So like this editing, this was directly from what am I call it? Or like the gameplay itself. It was directly from the PS5. So I wasn't able to like make my reaction bigger than the gameplay itself, right? So that's the only thing I was able to like work on with. So that's why most of like the videos that I uploaded like earlier or like earlier they were like this. It was always my reaction smaller, or when I would try to like make it bigger, it would be extremely pixelated. So that's the reason why. But now that I kind of figured out a way to actually do it different, crazy.
I was like, meanwhile I was waiting, I was flexing at the camera. I was like, oh, banana time, baby. I'm trying to take this game seriously, but seeing my camera, the fucking me as a fucking banana in the fucking corners just is not helping.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of want to watch the stream too. Cause I remember last time you had like a suit or a mask on, and I didn't even know the whole time because we were playing.
Oh, I can't.
Oh
and you're like, yeah, I had something on. It was on the stream. I'm like, what? Really? I'm like, what the fuck? Like this whole time I was playing with a maniac and I didn't even know.
That was my uncle Ricky,
Ah, Ricky! I can't with Ricky. Oh God! Damn, my glasses are dirty. I can't with Ricky, yo. Oh my God, I miss Ricky. I miss my uncle. My uncle Ricky. Ricky, where are you?
He took over.
Oh shit. Damn, yo. Those were the days, man.
I went to the kitchen.
Let's see. Let's go back. I can't be, like I said, I can't be showing other ones that are that have music, right? Copyright issues. Let's see, which is another one do I remember that doesn't have? I think this one also doesn't have.
Oh, word?
What?
Oh shit, okay.
Like, let's go do the secondary objective.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, careful. Be careful. I said be careful.
No. Behind you.
Mine
Oh,
goes back
word?
in 7 seconds.
What?
Oh shit. Okay.
So they can still do the secondary objective.
Good times.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
hells
be
yeah.
careful. Be careful. I said be careful.
And then let's see. Like I started uploading reels like really late because like I said, one, I wasn't really into like editing, right? And I'm still kind of not really into editing, but I try, like I spend a lot of time on my phone. I spend a lot on TikTok, on shorts, YouTube shorts, on Instagram. So I try to like, oh, I saw that this is funny and made me laugh. Maybe if I like if I add this on my shorts, maybe this will be funny too. Let's see what happens, right? So like that's where I started to like introduce what I've seen and then like with my stuff intertwining, right? Like this is like basic, extremely basic, right? It's just the gameplay, a little bit of me, just interacting. Extremely basic.
Oh, you bitch.
I wasn't really like so sure about like the whole
It's not helping.
hashtags, the title of the video, like the editing itself.
Get out of here.
But then I noticed it had 15 likes. I'm like,
Bro,
Jesus
I swear.
Christ,
It's not
right? So that's like what made me like think a little bit more of like, oh shit, what can I upload? What's funny? And so like till this day, right? Like I don't have a specific like way that will make me remember like what parts are funny. But when I'm live streaming, right? Whether it's alone or with someone, I was like, okay, in my head, I have to jot down like, all right, this is where it was funny, right? I remember laughing here. I remember my friend made me laugh here, or I made my friend laugh here, or it was some stupid shit that happened on this part. So that's like the notes that I take right in my head, and then afterwards, I get the video, I get the clip, and then I'm like, okay, I have to start editing, looking for it over and over. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do appreciate that, And I trust me, like there's times where like, okay, I get lazy. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to my editor, I get fucking lazy. But then I'm like, all right, what can I add that can actually be a little bit funnier, right? Whether it's like maybe like a small second clip of another video, a viral video that was really funny that it can go along with this video. Like for instance, right? Which one was it? I think it was this one. This one was
Yo, how many
hilarious.
skill points you have that you can use?
Skill points.
Yeah, how many can you, like on the top it tells you how many you can use, like skills. Like right now I got 8.
Oh, I can use 16. Earlier, before it was 12.
God damn. Are you using them all?
No, I just noticed that. The way that you just said, God damn. You know what the fuck that shit reminded me?
What?
What's it called? ECW, the announcer. Where when they would like jump off, or they would do like this backflip and shit, would break a table, and then they would be like, God damn!
Hey, look, I was close enough. Oh shit. It's like moments like this. It was fucking hilarious. And so like when that moment happened, right? In my head, I'm like, all right, this shit was fucking hilarious. That shit made me crack up. I gotta like remember that part, and then I gotta remember like what it reminded me of, which was like the ECW one. And then let me see if I can find the clip, and then I found the clip, and then within the clip, let me see if I can find a way to like interact with it and everything like that. Sometimes I'm all over the place. Because I'm like, oh, maybe there's like just a sound effect that I can just add, or like an edit or whatever. All over the place. But one of these was like extremely fucking hilarious for me. Like it was fucking hilarious. Good times, by the way. Good fucking times. Which is the other one? I gotta remember. Oh, yeah, I remember playing this one drunk. I remember that.
Let's do this stealth mode. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. All right.
So okay, so within this one, right? Like I noticed that there was so much blankness here. Just to figure out, just have to figure out a way to timestamp back bookmark while you stream. Like a bookmark that way that after the streaming is over, you can go back and those times and see. There's a specific button that you can use in OBS, but I have a whole issue with OBS, and it could be a whole other stream, right? Which is I have two different settings, right? And I had to like start from scratch. I have two different settings, whether it's streaming regularly and then vertical, right? And I'm using the vertical for Twitch and Kick, but after I'm done, I'm able to go back to Twitch, or no, I'm able to, yeah, I'm able to go back to Twitch and then just download what I showed on Twitch. So that's what like I try to like manage both streams or both videos when it comes to like just streaming on YouTube and then on Twitch. And so like I try to like get them both like on the same level, right? So that's like the one, like the way that I do it, or when it comes to like recording my footage like that. ¿Qué pasó? Oh my, yo, my homie here. Where did I leave my trees? No, I think I left them in the bed. Let's see. Other than that, I mean, that's what like most of most of the clips, right? Oh shit! No, no, no. That's it. Copyright. Oh shit. Okay, so one of the reasons why I started using that audio is that because that audio is from Brazil, right? And normally like I would post them like around like 2 in the morning, right? And because I believe there's a huge time difference, I chose to like, okay, I upload this video like here at this time, and then I'll upload it with that song, which will allow, because that song is trending in this country, in this region, more people will see it if I upload it at this time. So it's gonna give them a little bit more, interaction and stuff, right? So that's the way that I would do things, right? And so like this one, for example, right? I try not to like at the time I try not to upload it with any music, right? Copyright purposes. But and that's one of the reasons why I do karaoke streams, right? But like I said, this is why you would only see like my reactions extremely low, or extremely small, right? But now, like I said, like I have like two different settings or two different ways of like streaming things, so it's like it's a little bit better, right? With this one, I have my camera a little bit bigger than how it was before. You get to see a little bit more, and I'm like, hopefully that's what makes a big difference on like the way that like people see the videos, the way that people interact with the videos. And it's been working. I mean, slow and steady, right? Rome wasn't built on a day, obviously, but slow and steady. But what else? No, I think no, that one definitely has.
Look, for those who are watching, I'm doing my.
Oh no, yeah, copyright. There you fucking go. This is gonna be flagged for copyright issues now. But yeah, so that's basically like the whole like mindset, right, that I've had when it comes to like uploading, sharing, and stuff like that. And not only that, right, but like also like having the thumbnail, having like your profile picture, having like, this here, or including like, your description or any other links that you want to like include, right? Whether it's like your donation, Cash App, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, or donations, Cash App, and all that stuff, right? And then like because I try to be on like on a lot of like social media, right? I try to include that as well, but we're not doing Twitter, like donations and Cash App and stuff like that. So that's what like we try to do, right? I try to like keep it all laid out and everything, and also like on the descriptions, like donations and Cash App, right? And then like same thing with like the TikTok and Instagram, and then donations and Cash App, right? So that's what we try to do. We try to stay humble here, right? With donations and cash. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there, Support. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Shit.
Oh my god!
Oh, I can't. That was funny. Anyways, so yeah, so that's like this like the stupid shit that I do, right? This one was also funny too. This one was funny.
Yo! Fuck! I knew it! Open that shit. Hurry, right here. Open it. Hurry. The key. The key,
Jerry.
Oh, we need two more
The
keys.
key.
Three more
Key,
keys.
Jerry.
What?
3.
What? Shout out to DMX. If the dude's there, just say run, and then just oh, I found the key. Two
I
more.
found the
We
key.
need 2 more.
So I want to say just put it in the hole. I mean, put it in the hole. Not like
Pause.
that. Not like that.
Ha. Know me no, bitch. Yeah. Woo, bitch.
Oh, I can't. Good times, man. Good times. Oh, Jesus. That's another video that I uploaded without any music on. Oh, maybe something like this, I think. Yeah, I uploaded that without music. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then the mic too. The mic issues. Oh my god, yo. Making sure that's not too close, not too far. I'm pretty sure we'll still like pick up shit.
You're gonna ask me twice? Cooper, you're here to save me. You're here to give me some company.
I need to file the copy up front.
I don't know what it is, right? But like for example, right? When I would watch The Exorcist, the first one, the part where where Reagan transfers the demon into the pastor, the father, and he's like, take me, take me, and then like he starts converting into the demon shit. For me, like, dude, you have no clue how badly that gives me so much anxiety, to the point where like I'm about to freaking pass out, yo. And I'm like, holy fuck. And I didn't notice that was like a thing for me, but there was one of the last times that I watched The Exorcist, other than watching it with my brother. It was before then. I remember watching it like fully, like the whole thing with someone new. It was with my cousin and his brother. And we were watching it, right? Because I was excited. I was like, yo, bro, let's watch this movie. I have it on digital copy. We can just, I can just put it on your TV and we can just watch it. And we were watching it. And then it came up to that point where, like, the priest, sucks in the demon. And I was, eating Chinese food and everything, right? And I was like this, right? Because, like, the TV is, like, where like, the camera's at, right? And I was, like, watching, and I was eating at the same time. And then, oh, my God! The fact that while the transitioning was happening, I was like, Surprisingly, none of them saw me, or maybe they did. I don't know. I mean, maybe they didn't even say shit. And I'm like, while I'm like trying to look at the freaking movie at the same time, and I'm like, hopefully I'm not getting possessed. Hopefully I'm not getting possessed. Hopefully I'm not getting possessed. But look, and this is why, like, every single time that I watch that scene, that part of that movie, like, it gives me that type of anxiety, right? And so, like, hearing this, right? Hearing like how this chick is just like screaming and like having to do with like paranormal demon shit, that's what triggers me. That's what also triggers a thing that's in my room. So there's times where like I want to face it, and then I'm like I don't because I don't want to deal with that shit. But then last night I spent like 30 minutes just watching like Civil War Ghost and shit. What the fuck, by the way? So I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. And so normally, like when I go to sleep with the TV off, with everything that you see here, it's off except for one light bulb, right? Which is like I have like four light bulbs over here, and I keep one of them. So basically, I would keep my room like this, right? Ignore every other light that you see here, but it would be like this, right? It would be it would technically be like this, except ignore the lights that are coming on the sides and the wall lights, right? Everything else, it would be extremely dark, right? So it would be ignore those lights, the Christmas lights, and ignore the lights on the wall. Extremely dark, right? And that's how I like to keep it. I don't know why, right? But I like to keep it like that. And so most of the time, or at least in my perspective, right? The way that I see things is I don't like having a chair near my bed. And the reason why is that I believe that it's a gate allowing whatever paranormal shit is in your room to sit in that chair watching you sleep. So I try to avoid chairs like that. And so there's times that I do forget, and out of nowhere, both chairs are pointing like at my direction while I'm sleeping. And I'm like, not today, Satan. Not today. Not today. And so it does bother me at times here and there. Anyways, and there's been like multiple times where like I've gotten so drunk that I end up cursing out at whatever it is in my room. And I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Whatever, blah blah blah. You can't hurt me. And then like the next day I was like, no, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was drunk. But yeah. So those are like the few things that, I have in mind when, I do things here. But yeah, I'm recapping on everything that we've done in this live stream. We laughed. We've cried. And I really do hope that we should be having more live streams yet to come. But within the personal life and the personal perspective, I'm not sure. We might have less live streams, or we may have to stop for some time. But other than that, I really didn't know what to say. I do hope that who's ever watching that stuck around, Happy New Year. Spend it with your family. Hug them. Love them. Tell them how much you love them, because you don't know, one day they're here and then the next they're gone. I try not to get that sentimental, right? But I appreciate everyone who stopped and watched. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate everything that you guys have done. You guys brought me more laughs and joy than anything. Thank you. Now, go off and spend it with your family, son. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try getting on afterwards, but can't make any promises. But yeah, I hope you guys liked what you guys seen so far. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you guys stick around for the long run. And other than that, I really don't know what to say, but thank you.